First, let's look at energy flow. The Earth receives 1.4 kilowatts of energy per square meter per second from the Sun, which feeds plants and heats the planet. If the Sun charged 10 cents per kilowatt hour, this would roughly cost $43 million per hour for every person alive today. Without it, in only a few short years, the Earth would be a wasteland, virtually bare of life. One place on Earth that gets no shortage of sunshine is the Central Valley in California. Roughly 1/4 of all the food America eats is produced here. Ken Tate is a rangeland scientist and extension specialist at the University of California of Davis.
So the sun provides the energy which drives the food chain on rangeland ecosystems. The sun generates a lot of energy. However, less than 1/1000% of the energy that is generated by the sun actually arrives at the Earth's surface. Of that, only a small fraction is converted into vegetation or forage by growing plants via a process known as photosynthesis. A herbivore comes along, consumes that forage. That's also an inefficient process, whereas less than 10% of the forage consumed by a herbivore, such as a cow, is converted to the body mass, and thus, say, a steak in that cow. A secondary consumer, a carnivore, comes along, such as a human, consumes that steak. That transfer of energy is also not totally efficient, with less than 10% of that cow, of that steak, becoming body mass in a human. Given that this process is so inefficient, why would we raise beef cattle on rangelands? Well, a lot of the Earth's surface is rangeland. It's too dry, too steep, too rocky, and unsuitable to generate some other type of a commodity or product for consumption. And so using the cow is an efficient way to harvest the biomass that is generated on that system.
In Mongolia, this connection to the natural cycle is very apparent. Livestock producers and urban people alike are aware that an animal grazing out on the steppe today can easily be a dinner tomorrow.